Well, I'd worked in marketing for 10 years and I'd worked my way up to a marketing manager's position. And I couldn't progress any further because I lacked the skills to move up the corporate ladder. And the company I was working for didn't support any in-house or out-house training experience. So in the end, I took the billet and I actually took a year out to study at Cranfield and decided my own course of action with my career. There are several reasons for choosing Cranfield. One was the business reputation. I had always come across Cranfield as a name, even before I got here. So I knew it was held in high regard amongst potential employers. Secondly, it was the global outlook of the programme. The case studies were brought from best practice from all over the world, and all our peers were from an international group. So class discussions were really interesting. And also the MSc itself is very practical and it's applied. So it meant you can lift all the business models and the case studies out from the lecture room and literally take it into the workplace and apply them straight away. The individual thesis project really allows you to consolidate everything you've learnt here at Cranfield and apply it to a real-life situation. It also allows you to really drill in to a particular depth of field of knowledge of the industry or of a particular company you might be interested in working in after you've graduated, which is excellent. So it's quite a self-indulgent time for you. And I was lucky enough actually to work with Lexus. That was such an excellent brand to work with. But at the same time, it gave me really good insight to see what business challenges they were facing and then how I could actually step in and deliver some value to those challenges. So I had a very good experience with my thesis project. The Careers Development Service really polished up my CV. They worked with me to ensure that I could really home in on my skills on my CV to allow me to jump industry, because to change industry really was my objective for doing the course. Another thing that they did was inspired me with different companies, industries and job opportunities that I'd never even thought of. It really opened my eyes to what other opportunities were out there. The MSc really helped me progress my career because it gave me enormous confidence, which is invaluable really. Secondly, it allows you to network, and that's so important because you can network amongst the faculty here, also the peers in your course because they all go on to do very interesting things, but also the alumni is very strong, and I should mention it's a global alumni, so you can really go to any country and be able to meet somebody who's been at Cranfield, and that's really something special. Also, it helps you network in a lifelong journey that you're on. It's not just about your next step after leaving Cranfield. You've got your whole career ahead of you, so you've got the alumni there to lean upon. And the course is also very practical and applied, so you're able to take the case studies out of the lecture theatre and apply it straight away, which is great for current life challenges in business, especially as marketing is a constant evolving industry and you really need to stay on top of that. Well, if you've not studied for a long time, don't let it put you off, because I hadn't studied for at least 10 years before coming to Cranfield, and they're brilliant with you. They settle you in, there's a great network, they're very supportive, and even though the volume of the coursework comes in fast and hard at the beginning, you've got great peers and everybody pulls together and you're seen through. So don't be concerned if you don't have a strong academic sort of recent background. Another piece of advice I'd give is try and keep your general objective in mind as to why you're doing the course, because really from day one you can start to tailor it to what your objective is, so you can always bear that in mind, and that way you really are carving out your own niche of your own course, so that when you get to the other side you're well armed and dangerous in the marketing field.